Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. How are you guys doing with all these retrogrades coming through? What? I hope everybody is doing wonderful. Welcome back, family. Big hugs. Lots of love. High fives and shoulder rubs. Hey, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoy. And we are focusing on what? We're going to focus on the Mercury retrograde. However, guys, big thank you for all your love, for your support, for your kindness, especially on Instagram, guys. You guys have really been supporting me, so thank you. I appreciate it. Also, just to put some things out there, I am running a special on Instagram. If you are interested in a life path reading or a career reading, they're running at $20 or 2 for $35. And it's specifically those two readings to kind of help with the retrogrades. It's all focused on what your life path number is, what card goes with that, how to utilize that energy, how to use your expression number, what these two numbers mean together, and how they help you how you can harness the energy to move forward. Also, with that being said, let's talk about a little bit that's going on. So Venus is still in retrograde, right? Until April 15th, so it's almost out. And then we have Pluto going retrograde. Whoa, I don't even remember the dates for that. I think it's like after the 20th or something like that. Now on April 9th, and that's what we're focusing on for this one, Mercury will be going retrograde. Now a lot of people fear that, but if you kind of take a different perspective and you start looking at it from the point of where can I slow down, where do I need to put more focus on my communication, how can I communicate more effectively, then it might be a smoother transition. However, be careful with that cell phone, baby. Don't be screenshotting and shooting to the wrong person, and don't be sending the wrong emails to people either. So being very aware of what's going on. Remember, Saturn went into retrograde on April 6th, and that's just plans may not go as we wanted them to go. However, this is a great time to kind of look at our plans and see where we stand with them. So, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump into your read. Now remember, fam, this is a general read. I am no astrologer. I just like to learn and listen. All right, guys. So the overall energy that I got coming in for you, and we're going to be using the Isis Oracle by Lona Fairchild. We have the divine sisterhood, community. This is all about community. I like here, we are family. That's what I hear in my head right now. And it's all about respect, healthy boundaries, personal freedom, mutual desire for spiritual growth, and honoring wisdom so that the miracles can occur. Now, if you let this nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships, you're on the right path. Because when we came into this world, we signed these soul contracts. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, it's a belief that we actually came in wanting to do certain things. And we decided upon them before we were born to wish to help, you know. That's why we came here. That's our job. We're light workers. Now, the thing is, we're here to help. And you're the divine sisterhood. So during this time of Mercury retrograde, I would say this is about focusing on how you communicate with friends, with family, with co-workers, and kind of seeing how you can build up and support others. And this is guidance of moving into empowerment of your own, capable of helping others enter into this, right? So it's all about the empowerment, and we have the spirit of empowerment right there. This is about finding where you fit in, finding that sisterhood, that brotherhood, that family that you feel connected to and that you can build and collaborate with. And that's what this slowdown is about. Maybe you're regrouping your family. Maybe you're regrouping your friends. Maybe you're realizing not everybody can be your friend. Okay? Now, with that being said, the spirits that are coming in with you, or the spirits that are trying to connect with you, is a spirit of empowerment. And this is telling you, baby, you are being lifted up for great things. Believe in yourself and trust your intuitive gifts. Being true to yourself. It's all about be who you are. But it's like you're going to be who you are, and you're not going to put anyone down. You're going to uplift them. You're going to inspire them. You're going to make them work and go to higher levels. With that being said, Vision Quest is right there, right next to it, almost saying this is a great time to pull back. This is a great time to formulate your plan, kind of see where you fit in, see how you can help. And then you go forward, because you don't just go on a quest like Shrek says, I'm going on a quest, donkey. No, you really need to plan your trip, plan ahead, make sure things are done in a timely manner and not put off at the very end, because Mercury is in retrograde and things can go awry, okay? with that being said, you also have the Dancer of Fear coming in. And I'm telling you, you better harness them big balls they got showing up in that picture. It's time for you to put your big boy, big girl panties on and get the job done. It's fear or faith, baby. Are you going to go for your goals, or are you going to let them take you over? It's almost like you got to look things in the face and just go with it. With that, the Dancer of Friendship. All about connections, guys. All about communication. All about being with people who really, truly celebrate you. So be aware of false friends and surround yourself with true friendships. Open up and embrace new people, places, and things. That's that building up the sisterhood, that unity. There's new directions coming with honesty and like-minded people. That's the thing, guys. You don't want to be hanging around with a whole lot of people who don't see things like you do, because they're going to make you feel real bad about yourself. So you get around with people who support you and love you and like the things that you like. So with that, the Spirit Keeper of the East is how you're going to work with the Dancer of Fear and the Dancer of Friendship. New beginnings, fresh cycles, wipe the slate clean. No matter what happened in the past, doesn't mean it needs to happen again. So bam, 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 here we go. Conquering, making friends, making new contacts, all about those collaborations, and moving to the next level. Okay, so that's what I have for your spiritual guidance coming in with the Mercury retrograde. We will be using a tarot spread from New Age Hipster. I totally love her. I have pre-shuffled your deck already. And I am opening up the deck, and I'm cutting it with the Queen of Arrows reversed with the Four of Wands. Some Scorpios are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and they don't feel like it's a freaking celebration. However, it is time for you, water sign, to start making some decisions about family, about community, about building that foundation. So if you're not dealing with this air sign, you need to harness the energy of the Queen, and that would be to become more decisive. Okay, cut through the bull, baby. Let's bless our deck. Saint Cicero, bless these cards for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the week of April 9th through April 16th in concern with Mercury retrograde. Show them the energies that they're going to be using and needing during this time. And I'm thinking that's it. Nope, it's not. Sorry guys, I use my dice quite a bit to make sure I'm not being, that I'm not off. So I'll check my dice again. And that's the read. All right, let me get these bad boys out the way. And if you ever have any questions about the cards that I use, you can always check them out in my description box, okay? So, the Mercury retrograde theme this go around is Two of Cups, baby. Your subconscious block is the Five of Cups. Whoa. The mental blocks is a nightmare. What has been released is the Ten of Cups. And your lesson is the Four of Disc, reversed. Overall energy, here's that damn air sign coming through. And I'm going to say, I think this has something for you. And I'm going to tell you, this got something for you too. Some of y'all are dealing with some Aries-like energy, some fire-like energy. We're just going to focus, though, on the King, okay? We'll see what he has for us. All right, let me get you in a little bit closer. So, the theme for this Mercury retrograde, I'm going to tell you, it's all about pouring back into yourself. The Two of Cups doesn't always necessarily have to mean like, oh, you're going to meet the love of your life, you're going to fall in love. No, it's about love. It's about unity. And after reading the Divine Sisterhood is what you got coming on with this. Your theme is love. And you got to love yourself first, water signs. If you don't love yourself first, you don't set the standard. And then other people will walk all over you. And you guys are some of the sweetest, kindest people when it comes to love, because you're water signs. So you are all in your element right now. But the thing is, there's the subconscious block. And this is kind of tricky, guys, because you have this Five of Cups mentality like, oh, Lord, it's all over. Everything's different. Everything's changed. How am I going to make it? How could they leave me? Because this is Gilgamesh after he loses his best friend to, he dies. However, if you're dealing with death, I do apologize. But this is more of like a, I lost something I truly cared about and I have nothing. And the truth is, there's two cups sitting right there. Those two cups are still standing up and they can still hold, and they're right here. So it's almost like you don't even want to see those two cups that are there. You don't even see those two things that are working for you. Instead, you're wallowing in your misery, thinking it can't get any worse, okay? The mental blocks. You have internalized the situation. You are blaming yourself. You are self-sabotaging. And this is, when I think about communication with the 9 of arrows, for me, communication is going to be those thoughts that are racing in your mind continuously while you're thinking about your dilemma or you're thinking about your situation. So it's a freaking nightmare, okay? So what has been released? The 10 of Cups. This, for some, they say this is an unrealistic thing. There's no perfect family. There's no perfect joy. So maybe it's releasing that idea of being the perfect family, being the perfect person, being the perfect daughter, but releasing that and saying, take me as I am. This is who I am. I'm great just the way that I am. And this is me, damn it. That's all I can say is this is me. And I'm going to have my 10 of Cups. It might not look like your 10 of Cups. It might not look like their 10 of Cups. But damn Skippy, I'm going to have my own 10 of Cups. Okay? Now, your lesson is the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And for me, it's almost like you kind of got to give a little to get a little. And for me, it's like your home is opening up. For some, you're opening up and you're allowing others to come in to help. And for others, it's about feeling unsettled. Some of you are going to feel a little bit unsettled because you have all these changes coming in and it's going to be a little emotional. All right, but you have to focus on those 2 of Cups. That's your main theme. Now, the overall energy is this King of Arrows. I'm going to tell you this is decisive action that needs to be taken. There are some decisions that you need to make, water sign. Are you going to live this way? Are you going to live that way? Whichever way you choose, whatever you choose, is going to be what's pushing you for the next couple of years. Because of all these retrogrades, this is our time to plan and kind of see where we're going. Okay? I'm going to see what else this King of Arrows wants us to know. Show me what this King of Arrows wants water signs to know. For some, this is definitely a family issue. Some of y'all are dealing with a couple of father-daughter, husband and wife, but they want you to make a choice. It's time to make a decision. And the Neil is coming in and saying, you need to go Google, you need to go make sure, don't sign a contract, don't do anything until you are positive that this is what you want. Do your research. Make sure that person is who they say they are. Make sure you're doing what you say you're supposed to be doing. I want more. Show me more. The 9 of Wands. So you feel like you have been fighting these two, fighting this situation, fighting what's going on, and you're tired and it's stagnant. So you're releasing that dream of the 10 of Cups, and the 9 and the 10 next to each other is significant of travel and of movement. So you're probably going to be traveling and moving. And two 9s in your read, you're moving, you're going to be changing addresses, and I think you're releasing this perfect home life that you've been portraying. It's about to go. And the air signs that you're dealing with, you almost feel like they're making your life a living hell. Whoever these air signs are, but they're upright. So I don't mean to say like they're perfect, but I think they're actually a catalyst for you to move in the direction you're supposed to be going. Okay? So that's the energy that I have for you coming in with Mercury retrograde. Now we're going to sum up our read with our sacred sites. So with that being said, your card came from the East. And this is telling you that you're on a spiritual path right now and it's time for you to fight. But it's time for you to face your fears, pains, and anxieties right now. And the way you're going to face those is when I get to the middle part. That's the middle world. That's the part you need to focus on the most, okay? So this is Mount Shasta, and it's all about serenity, baby. And it's in the California, USA. It's in the USA, in California. So this card is sacred springs that run through Panther Meadow, okay? So your tears start to flow as you recall all your losses. That's that 5 of Cups. And this is in the past. And sadness that has been in your life. Here at the sacred spring, you let all go that no longer serves you. Now, with your eagle feather, focus on what is to come. The eagle feather is given for courage and the highest honor that can be bestowed on you by a great spirit. You're being called to release your negative perspectives on your times of crisis and instead see them as the rites of passages through which you can transition from one stage to another. And that right there, my friend, that's what I mean by a catalyst. You're like, oh, this B, this a-hole, whatever you want to call them. I have a lot of other words I could use. However, it does not matter. That is your catalyst that's helping you realize the facade of the 10 of Cups. You're ready to release. You're ready to let your home go, and you're ready to move on. So in the middle world, and this is the part that we need to focus on a little bit, okay? It says, when was the last time you dreamed of magical places or abandoned cities and celestial journeys? When did you last let your imagination soar high into the sky? Go into the hills and mountains, follow the streams and rivers, and become the myths and the magic of the land. So for me, what that's saying is almost like, when was the last time you went and did what you loved instead of focusing on what you lost? When did you go and just enjoy yourself, like truly enjoy yourself, because the time is now. Now, the upper world is your potential. To see the bigger picture, you need to find inner serenity, a vision quest, bam, again, vision quest, okay? Spending day or night meditating in a sacred spot in nature can help you silence your mind's chatter. You need to get away from this home, you need to get away from this situation, from whatever's going on, and go out into nature. Now you have a chance to manifest your ideas with peace as you focus. Will you stay in chaos or move to a more balanced existence? Expect a messenger who will show you the way. You're not alone. You're going to be all right. You have guidance coming, whether in a spiritual form or in a earthly realm form. However, I kind of feel like if you're in a home situation that you don't feel is right, this will be a wonderful time to communicate effectively that you will be moving out or they will be moving out. However, addresses will change. There is some travel, and you have the 2 of Cups, my friend. Stop looking at the 3 that you lost and focus on the 2 that you still got. All right. Happy Mercury retrograde. High fives. I hope you guys enjoyed this read. Thank you so much for sticking around with me and hanging out. Be blessed, family. And if you want a private read or are interested in the life path or career path special, please email me at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. All right, fam. Be blessed.